The Berenstain Bears Go Out to Eat. Everyone in the bear family works hard, but Mama Bear works the hardest of all. Of course, Papa and the cubs help with the housework as much as they can, but Mama still does most of the cleaning, cooking, washing, and ironing. On top of that, she does a lot of the gardening and yard work. Taking care of Honey Bear is almost a full-time job in itself. Sometimes Papa and the cubs felt they all needed a break at the end of the week. One evening, when Mama was tired after a long, hard day, brother and sister whispered something into Papa's ear. Said Papa, smiling. A very good idea. My dear, he said, turning to Mama, we are all going out to eat at the Bear Country Grill. It's time you had a night off. Yay! Cried brother and sister, and Honey. It was Friday evening, and everyone in Bear Country seemed to be out and about. When the family arrived at the restaurant, a crowd of customers was waiting to get in. Papa dropped off Mama outside the restaurant while he looked for a parking spot. The lot was almost full, and Papa had to drive around and around before he found a spot right at the back of the restaurant. There will be a wait of about half an hour, Mama said when Papa and the cubs joined her. A whole half an hour, said Sister. That's nearly forever, complained Brother. I'm so hungry. I know what, said Papa. Mama, why don't you stay here while I take the cubs for a walk? Papa didn't really want to stand around waiting himself. A fine idea, agreed Mama, who thought relaxing on a bench for a while sounded quite nice. Papa and the cubs set off toward a little duck pond on the far side of the parking lot. They saw a mother duck with ducklings. Papa had some crackers in his pocket, and the cubs had a fine time feeding the ducks. When the crackers were gone, they said goodbye to the ducks and headed back to the restaurant. By then, Mama was so relaxed, she was nearly asleep. Just then, the restaurant hostess told them that their table was ready. She led the family to their seats. We're starving, said brother and sister, grabbing some bread. Just a minute, said Mama. I don't want you two filling up on bread. Oh, Mama, said the cubs. No arguments, please, said Mama. This is my evening out, and what I say goes. Mama cut each cub a slice of bread and then had the basket taken away. Yes, Mama, said the cubs. Honey had a sippy cup of juice but wanted a big glass of water like everyone else. She leaned out of her high chair to grab one, but knocked the glass over instead. Water spilled everywhere. Oh dear, said Mama, trying to sop up the water with her napkin. You take it easy, Mama, said Papa, leaping up. I'll get it. But Papa's elbow knocked over his own water too. With some help from the server, they managed to get it all cleaned up. Are you ready to order now? Their server asked. As a matter of fact, they had been too busy to look at their menus, but now they were too hungry to wait any longer. I'll have a hamburger and french fries, said Brother. Me too, said Sister. Just a minute, said Mama. The hamburger's okay, but not the fries. You both need some healthy vegetables. 2 side orders of broccoli, please. Broccoli, said the cubs in disappointment. Remember, warned Mama, this is my evening out. Mama and Papa ordered their dinners along with something for Honey. They had to wait and wait and wait. Mama brought coloring books and crayons out of her bag. The cubs colored away happily for a time, but the restaurant was very busy and they still had a long time to wait. But just then, the server arrived with a big tray full of steamy food. The whole family dug in hungrily. Manners, please, said Mama. Let's slow down a little. Before long, almost everything was gone, except for the broccoli. I want to see every bit of that delicious broccoli eaten, said Mama. It's chock full of vitamins. Why do vitamins have to taste bad? Brother grumbled. swallowing his broccoli with a gulp. "If you eat your broccoli, you get dessert," said Papa. "Hooray for dessert," said the cubs. Once the dinner plates were cleared away, everyone ordered vanilla ice cream with fresh blackberries. "This makes up for the broccoli," said Brother. "That's for sure," agreed Sister. "Sure," said Honey. After they finished eating, Papa paid the bill and they headed back out to their car. "I enjoyed going out to eat," said Mama, as they put Honey in her car seat. "It was just what I needed after a long, hard day." "Do you know what the best part of going out to eat is?" asked Brother. "Dessert?" guessed Sister. "Hamburger?" suggested Papa. "No," said Brother. "It's no dishes to clean afterwards." "That's for sure," they all agreed as they pulled onto the highway and headed for home. "Sure," said Honey. The end.